Today I went out to the motorhome and tried to put the slide out in the bedroom, and it ratcheted a couple of times, and then I could just hear the motor spinning and the slide wouldn't move anymore. It is all the way in right now. I've taken the bed off. I've tried to get to the motor, and in many cases, if you don't know what you're doing, you just have to go until you find out something, and in this case, that's what I'm doing. Looking around trying to see if I can figure out why. Okay, I had to change the battery in the camera, and anyway, I went ahead and got a socket and a long extension and a 5/16 socket, and I started turning it on that bolt in there, and the slide started to move. So perfect, that's what I wanted to find out. So now I'm going to go ahead and get the slide moved out, and that should put that motor close to where I can access the cotter key or whatever it is that's sheared off. So you know, it's funny, when you start doing a project, you think at the end of it, boy, I should have done a video on this. Well, now I'm doing a video on it, so we're going to see how it works. Okay, now there's the motor. I've removed the screws off of it. Now I'm gonna take the cap off, and hopefully springs don't shoot stuff everywhere. Okay, that appears to be the problem right there. Why they would put plastic on this stuff instead of metal, I have no idea. Well, let me see if I can get it apart here without losing everything. Well, there's the culprit. That plastic inner or outer gear goes around that metal gear, and that's the part that just broke. And I'm not sure why they went with this plastic one, because it looks like there are metal ones available. But at any rate, we'll see what happens on the repair. Well, I wanted to give you an update on the motor repair on the bedroom slide, and I didn't record replacing that gear because basically it was uneventful. It was about a 5-minute job. You just slide the gear on and put the screws back on the cap, and it was finished. Easily fixed. The big story here is how this all came about and how I got the gear. And originally, when I called Tiffin and told them that I needed a gear for the motor that was in the coach, they said that the motor wasn't available anymore and that I'd have to buy a whole new motor. And when I asked what the price for the whole new motor was, it was $1,387. And wow. So I talked to them a little bit more. They said that there was another company that provided them the motor, and maybe I could get the gear from them. So I called them. Same story, the motor or the gear was not available. I'd have to buy the motor, and their price on the complete motor was $800. So that was a savings. But where this really got good was I'm a member of the Tiffin Phaeton Owners Club that's on Facebook, and one of the guys, I believe his name's Steve Fisher, if I remember, I hope I'm saying his name correctly, But Steve Fisher reached out to me and he said, don't buy the motor. Those gears are available. Here's a link where you can buy the gear. So I went online, used the link he gave me, found the gear, excuse me, found the gear and replaced it or ordered it. And the gear, the freight, I believe there's no tax, but getting it here, and the people that provide the gear have only one shipping process, and that's FedEx second day air. The gear and everything got here, it was $80. So, I mean, I saved $1,300 by the community reaching out to me and letting me know that the gear was available and I was able to get it. And so, just a word. If you have the opportunity to get into the membership of any of these clubs that of the motorhome clubs that you might have, doesn't necessarily have to be the Tiffin people or whatever, but I really recommend it. There's a lot of people out there. Whenever you have a problem, you can reach out and see if somebody else knows about the problem and get your help that way. But at any rate, I just wanted to pass on a big thanks to the Tiffin Phaeton Owners Association or membership, and let them know how much I appreciate them reaching out to me. And that's the end of the video, and I just wanted to thank everybody for watching my videos. Leave comments down below if you'd like. I'd sure love to hear what you have to say, and please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you again. Happy motoring. Happy motorhoming.